Good evening, dear students. Let's discuss the poem Keeping Quiet. About the poet Pablo Neruda, 1904 and 1973, was the pen name and later legal name of this famous Chilean poet, diplomat, politician. He won the Nobel Prize for Literature in the year 1971. He wrote in Greek ink, which was his personal symbol for desire and hope. His writings are simple, wherein lies their beauty. Originally written in Spanish, the essence of this poem is based on introspection. Do you know? To analyzing, introspection, and retrospection. That means think about past. The poet feels that some soul searching is needed for us to be at peace and with ourselves and others. Now, dear, introduction of the poem. The poem Keeping Quiet, written by Pablo Neruda, discusses the need of maintaining peace and silence. It's a need. Are you getting me, dear students? A need definitely fulfills maintaining peace and silence. He stresses upon being quiet and harmless to the human beings, animals, and environment. He suggests that in order to maintain peace and harmony, it is required to stop and introspect ourselves. Now, dear students, I am going to explain the first stanza of this poem. Now, we will count to 12 and we will all keep still. For once on the face of the earth, let's not speak in any language. Let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. These are some important lines of the explanation, dear students. The first point is the poet asks everyone to count up to 12 in their mind. The number 12 represents the hours of the day, the month of the year, and zodiac signs. Second point is that he wants all of us to be calm and still. Now, the third point, people across the nations have to unite together so they shall not speak their own languages. Rather, they all shall keep quiet and speak the language of silence. Next point, this will bring unity among all the humans on the face of the earth. Next point, I think this is the last point. For at least one moment, no one shall move his arms. Arms here two meanings, weapons and human being arms. No one shall move his arms either to signal, to fight, or argue with each other. This is the these are the some lines which are related to first stanza explanation, dear students. Now literary devices in this stanza, in the first stanza, that means figure of speeches. First assonance, 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 use of vowel sound O and E. Example, now we will count to 12, not move our arms so much. This is the example of assonance. Now the second, anaphora, ANAPHORA. Two consecutive lines starting with the word let's. So here anaphora. Example, let's not speak in any language. Let's stop for 1 second. Now the last figure of speech, literary device from this stanza, alliteration, the repetition of a consonant sound at the start of two or more closely placed words. Example, we will, W sound is repeated here. Now dear students, explanation of the second stanza. It would be an exotic movement without rush, without engines. We would all be together in a sudden strangeness. It is a atmospheric condition. Sudden strangeness, atmospheric condition, circumstances. Are you getting me, dear students? Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales, and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. Now dear students, salt, gathering salt, the poet says, the poet is telling his experience when he used to see the persons who are engaged in salt gathering, and their plight. How they hurt their hands in the hope of earning money, would look at his hurt hands. Now there are some points, dear students. When everything will come to a standstill, it will be a rare situation. That is sudden strangeness. It will be, everyone will be calm and quiet, united with each other in a strange atmosphere. It will be strange because it has never happened earlier. No person would be harming any other living being either for food or to earn his livelihood. All the people who work endlessly will get some time to look at their injuries and the damage they have caused to their body. They here refers to us, the peoples who are gathering the salts. Now, dear students, this is the second stanza explanation. I hope you will enjoy this audio. Read by Jiten sir. And if you like this audio, send comments, dear students. Thank you. Good night, dear students.